Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our beloved lecturer MGT657 Strategic Management, Dr. Aziati ANUAR. I hope you in a good shape. We are from KBA 24358. Today, we would like to present about our group project, which is about Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan. First of all, I would like to introduce our teammates, which is SAKINAH Nur Anwar, Nurul Alidiana Mat Rizal, Nurul Izzah Mat Aris, and me, Siti NURBAHIRAH Muhammad Nasi. So, for the background of the company, my friend Nurul Izzah will explain first.
Now, I will explain about the company background. Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan was founded by Encik Muhammad Hasif in 2012. Firstly, he started a small business with only 3 workers and was one of the first owners to open a food business operation at Pulau Warisan, Kuala Terengganu. Currently, Nasi Lemak Bunian has 15 workers and 4 of them are part-time workers. It is open every day except Tuesday from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. The main dish here is Nasi Lemak itself, which has a secret recipe passed down through generation in his family. The vision of Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan is we prepare and serve local food that exceed customers' expectation with amazing taste at an affordable price in a home-like environment. Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan also have their own mission, which is we aim to serve customers beyond old age and lifestyle by offering the best dishes that do not disappoint the customers and by implementing the latest services technology. Okay, move to the next slide. For the external factors, factor evaluation EFE, I will explain on opportunity. In this part, we found 8 opportunities. Firstly, is to encourage local business in Pulau Warisan, Kuala Terengganu. Many of its people own and operate a food-related company. Many stores have already emerged on Pulau Warisan as the business of Nasi Lemak has grown. Almost 12 outlets has opened, including the first Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan shop to open. It supports local companies to expand and operate in Pulau Warisan. The second opportunity is to expanding the business. The business sector is growing, and there are several potential chances for success. The owner wants to be in the food business for a long time and to attract more consumers to their restaurant. To accomplish, they must extend their business by opening new branch in other states. They must also develop enterprises such as frozen nasi lemak, which are in a high demand among their client. Next, to increase menu option. The owner wishes to expand the menu's food and beverage offerings. More Western meals, for example, to appeal to their consumer base. He also intends to add more research to the main course, nasi lemak, before the end of the year, such as nasi lemak ikan tongkol. To guarantee that these objectives are reached, he will solicit more feedback from his employees, including his culinary team, since he wants to create the perfect recipe that suits the preference of their clients. Other than that, offering job opportunities to locals. When the business expands and draws a large number of consumers, they will come to the Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan. Local might work full-time or part-time at their shop. It helps to keep money in the community and boost the local economy. Therefore, to create more branch in growth of urban area. Nasi lemak is popular among Malaysians. The owner wishes to create more branch in growth in the future. To make sure this happen, the owner need to do some research before the expansion, from the concept to the menu to the target market, and on the transition from hawker level to industry scale. And then, new product innovation. Business may use innovation to enhance the quality of their goods, fulfill clients' demands, decrease competition imitation, and boost profitability. The owner wishes to make innovation on the flavor of nasi lemak, such as nasi lemak strawberry. Nasi lemak strawberry can only be found in Cameron Highland. So the owner thought to make it easier for customers to get the dish at Nasi lemak Bunian, Pulau Warisan. And then potential for business to grow. Malaysians are well known for their love of nasi lemak. Most people eat nasi lemak for breakfast, lunch and supper. As a result, this product must have the capacity to grow. This is because nasi lemak is a popular dish among the general population, and getting clients on Pulau Warisan in Kuala Terengganu is quite easy. And last is demand of nasi lemak increases. The popularity of nasi lemak is growing day by day. Even though nasi lemak is simple to make at home, most people prefer to buy it from a store such as Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan. As a result, this is a chance for the owner to take and expand his nasi lemak business.
Next, I am going to present about threat. First of all is bad weather, raining. When it's raining, the business cannot operate properly, especially during the rainy season. Many customers are not coming and they cannot run the business like others because their places are in open space. Second is COVID-19. This threat also can make business down. During COVID-19, the business need to be closed for a while for a healthy and safety purpose. The pandemic heavily affected the business of Encik Muhammad Hasif and the profits is decreased. However, Encik Muhammad Hasif also stated that Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan is slowly recovering from the pandemic. Third is cost in raw materials. Cost in raw materials is increased. The rising cost of raw material has become one of the threats to the Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan. Demand for goods has increased since the global economy reopened, and there is a mismatch in supply, causing a supply bottleneck and driving up price, leading to higher inflation. There have been reports that the price of vegetables and fish also increased. Next threat is competitors in the same industry. There are many competitors in the same industry, and this is the reality of many food and beverage business entities. The consumers are actively searching for brands who can offer the most affordable price. At Pulau Warisan, Kuala Terengganu, there are many competitors that run a business similar to Nasi Lemak Bunian. However, what makes it different is definitely their taste is not the same as others. Next threat is relationship with the suppliers. This threat also can affect the business. The food and beverage business has a long-term connection with its suppliers. In actuality, it has been delivering the same goods on a daily basis for years. You wouldn't have product shortage or delivery delays if you had dependable suppliers. However, Nasi Lemak Bunian sometimes having the problem with the supplier. For example, a delay in supply the raw materials. But it is not a big problem to Encik Muhammad Hasif since he can find other new suppliers. Next is customer preference. This threat also can be a challenge to Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan since the new trend in diets and eating healthy lifestyle is popping out. Since Nasi Lemak is known as a heavy food category, so Encik Muhammad Hasif need to change a little bit their menu. For example, he may make a change to using omega egg, which is this item is helping people who want to diet but still want to enjoy eating nasi lemak. As a result, food and beverage businesses need to be on the prepare for any new trends that can impact on their reputation. The second last is highly skilled workforce. These jobs such as chef, cook, waiter and others must have high skills in order to develop and provide the high quality service, even it seems easy job. For Encik Muhammad Hasif, it seems does not bother him since he is also talented to cook, plus he can teach his workers. Last but not least is the rising in price. When it comes to purchasing items, price is also an important consideration. Every business must properly assign pricing for each product because it may encounter price-sensitive customers. Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan must exercise caution when setting prices for their products. Because other competitors may set a lower price than Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan, they will lose customers and have a low profit margin. That's all from me.
For IFE, it consists of strengths and weaknesses. The first strength of Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan is have good customer services. They have customers from various races, genders, ages, and backgrounds, including within Terengganu and those who come from outside Terengganu. They are able to provide good service to customers despite being from different demographics. During peak hours, customer service is still the best and can be maintained. The second one is because of strategic location. Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan is located in an area close to the sea coast. Customers who come can enjoy the food while enjoying the beautiful view of the sea and listening to the sound of the waves on the beach. The third one is high quality product. Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan makes high quality nasi lemak and other foods. In addition, they strive to offer customers the best flavor and nutrition possible. They must ensure that all of the ingredients are of high quality and fresh in order to preserve the original flavor. Next is about the uniqueness of taste. Their nasi lemak sambal, for instance, is one of a kind because it must be cooked within 8 hours to keep its quality. Their business strengths are the distinctive flavor of their sambal, which sets them apart from its rivals. Fifth one is affordable price range. Nasi lemak price start as low as RM1 for children's meals. Compared to other nasi lemak shops in Pulau Warisan, most shops sell from RM2 or RM3. This is because the owner wants everyone to be able to buy and taste food in his shop. The sixth one is clean and tidy. Likewise with Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan, every space in their shop, such as the counter, dining room, kitchen, and toilet, is carefully maintained by the owner and his employees. The owner of Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan said that he placed great emphasis on cleanliness because he wanted to protect the reputation of the business while adhering to the principle of cleanliness is part of faith. Next strength is easy parking for its customer. Although this shop is located in a tourist attraction area, it is easy for customers to find and park a car because the owner has prepared a special parking space that is quite large. The owner, Encik Mohamad Hasif, said that the special parking space is provided because he thinks about his customers who are old, disabled, and pregnant mothers. The last strength is the decor, ambience, and environment. The Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan decoration use a classic Malay theme which is in line with the origins of Nasi Lemak which comes from Malaysia. In addition, the store's green color is inspired by the color of banana leaf. The symbolism of banana leaf and Nasi Lemak are indeed inseparable. Finally, its environment close to the sea can provide a calm mood to the customers present.
Now, I will explain on weakness of a Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan business. Okay, the first one is a no QR pay code is provided. The customer must scan the vendor QR codes in order to pay. From the cash register, the vendor send the receipt to its customer smartphone. The customer confirm the payment at last. This makes it much simpler for customer to pay. But Nasi Lemak Bunian does not offer this feeder, whereas other store already do. And then the second one is a lack of product innovation. Why I said that? Because any research and development project needs to support the humans and non-human resources. Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan has a few flaws, one of each which is lack of investment in R&D. And then the resource required by the staff to support the initiative, research, innovation and production aspect ultimately hinder the program as a whole. And then the third one is a limited market coverage. Why I say that? Because it is extremely challenging to enter the global market unless the business you offer has a significant demand for your product because it is in the food industry. And then high operating costs. For the high operating costs, the owner of the business incurs significant operating expenses. To maintain the profitability, management may need to raise product prices if operating costs rise too much. Competitors who can produce comparable goods at a lower price point run the risk of losing customer to them. And then slow delivery service is another weakness because due to the high demands in certain time, the delivery service take a longer to reach the customer as expected. For instance, on lunch hour. Okay. At this time, they need more co-worker because the person in charge of doing a delivery, sometimes the owner experience a high turnover because most people won't work for the rest of their life in a job like food delivery. These jobs are only available to part-timers and people who are unemployed. And then they quit their food delivery job right away whenever they get a better chance out there. It is because of the risk of working in all kinds of weather, hard routine, low wages and longer hours make it one of obstacle for the owner. And then longer waiting times. Is it because Nasi Lemak Bunian involve a customer directly in the process in the making of delivering the service. And then it is necessary to make a choice between minimizing the cost, making a customer wait, or providing an excellent service. Then no specific marketing teams. If the owner doesn't set up a real marketing teams, if the product does not stand out, the owner may need to focus on their story on how their company or product differs from competitors. And then less update on activity in their social media such as promotion and sharing. Due to the busyness of handling businesses, the owner or employee did not focus on social media promotions and only rely on the customer that came to their place. This made their businesses may not be eligible to new potential customer in the future. That's all from me for the weakness. I will pass to the next presenter. Back with me again, I will explain on space metric. Space metric, as we know, helps business develop a strategy and make strategic decision. The space analysis is heavily influenced by organization internal and external environment. The competitive quadrant space directional vector can be seen in the bottom right, which at the competitive part. It scored 1.8 and 0.8. This demonstrates that Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan has a stable financial position but not really favorable on their stability position. Furthermore, this competitive strategy focus on external strategies position to increase the business market share. And then this competitive metric can assist business in making informed decisions regarding their pricing and positioning strategies, allowing them to maintain a competitive edge and expand their market share. In addition, Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan is regarded as appealing, and the business enjoys significant advantages over its rival. The environment is therefore regarded as unstable and the company has a limited financial resources. With a competitive strategy, this business can succeed in the creation of new tools and feeders, improve their pricing strategy, and optimize their offering, marketing, and also content. It's also developed a long-term growth strategy. Then the average value for the financial position is 4.4, which is considered good, but for the company to pursue an aggressive strategy, the primary strategy imperative is needed to acquire financial strength to compensate for the environmental instability. In addition, the company can improve its operation by expanding into new markets and product lines where it is confident that it will be profitable. This will make Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan remain competitive with its rival and other possible competitors. That's all from me.
I am going to present about stage 3. First strategy is forward integration and the second one is horizontal. As we can see in the table above, the total of stable production is 4.36, while the total for growing industry is 6.71. The difference between these two strategies is about 2.35. This shows that the growing industry is highest compared to another one, which is stable production. The amount of difference is quite high. From the result, we finally choose the second strategy, that is the best, which is the growing industry. The best decision in the second strategy, which is the growing industry. This is because Nasi Lemak Bunian has the opportunity to grow in the industry. A growth industry is a sector of an economy that has a higher than average growth rate when compared to other sectors. Growth industries are frequently new or pioneer sectors that did not exist previously. Their expansion is the consequence of increased demand for new products or services provided by enterprise in the industry.
In conclusion, in stage 1, we explain a little bit of Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan's business background, such as the owner's name, year of establishment, mission, vision, and business logo. Based on IFE, Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan's main strength is due to its good treatment of customers who visit their stores, while its weakness is due to high operating costs considering the rising price of raw materials and electricity tariff. However, this Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan business has great potential for its business to grow because nasi lemak is the favorite food of most Malaysians and their nasi lemak is very unique and delicious. But their main trait is the competitors who are in the same industry. While in stage 2, Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan needs to venture into a competitive strategy because it has a very strong financial position. They can use those internal strengths to develop their business market development strategy. Based on the results at QSPM in stage 3, there are several strategies that Nasi Lemak Bunian Pulau Warisan can do, namely forward integration and horizontal integration, to improve their business position in market share.